Hello, everybody, people. I'm going to do a review of Philomena, the film with Judi Dench and Steve Coogan, about Martin Sixsmith and a lady called Philomena who had a baby when she was a young girl, and being born in Ireland, in the Catholic country, where basically people were fucking hypocrites. She was sent to the Catholics, who put her in one of these Magdalene laundries and sold her baby, because that's the sort of little shits that they are. Now, you may think I'm being unreasonable in coming at it in this way, but I went to a Catholic school myself when I was 9, and they tried to steal my sexuality and my manhood, as they tried to do it with every young man. It's no surprise, really, that the Catholic Church is full of paedophile priests, since if you screw with somebody's sexuality, as the Roman Catholics try to do, that's the way it's going to end up. And when one sees the movie Philomena, one sees the hypocrisy and the bitterness and the spite that's deep in the heart of the Roman Catholic Church. I found it a very moving film for that reason. I have to say that there were two attitudes to the whole thing. Philomena, who'd been brought up in the church, was very forgiving of the sisters and the fathers, and Martin Sixsmith, who'd been an altar boy and, like myself, decided it was a bunch of crap from what I could see of the film. And I have to say, I don't know anything of the real Martin Sixsmith. I'm basing everything I say here on Steve Coogan's portrayal. But of Martin Sixsmith was angry on Philomena's part for what had happened to her. It's a fabulous movie, and I would very much recommend anybody going to see it. Following the movie, I went with my lady friend to have pizza and some wine. And then, because apart from anything else, we were quite a state of shock. It's a very emotional and moving movie. After this, we went to see Thor, or is it another god, another Viking god? I can't remember anyway. Anthony Hopkins is in it, and so is that delightful young lady who was played a 12-year-old in Leon, Natalie Portman. That's it. I remember now. I remember that performance of hers as a young woman, because it was so very well carried out and so very well done, and just 12 years old. Anyway, we went to see Thor, or whatever it's called, Odin or Thor, one of the two, and it's a delightful 3D movie. But I have to say that after being in the warm, centrally heated atmosphere of a cinema and a pizza palace, I started to go to sleep, and I'm afraid I had to leave the cinema. Thor itself had marvellous special effects. It's a 3D movie. It's the first time I've seen a modern 3D movie with the polarising glasses and polarised sunglasses. Well, that is amazing. I mean, you really do see stuff sort of flying at you out from the screen. I know in theory, I think, how these sort of movies are made. I believe they have camera angles which are ever so slightly different, so your eye adjusts and sees depth. How they manage to get things proud of the screen, I don't know, but literally one does see things flying at one. Anyway, two movies in one. So this is sort of a rip-off of Emily Hartridge, only in reverse. With Emily, it's two girls, one movie, and here it's two movies, one chap. I mean, I did have a lady friend with me, but she's fast asleep in bed, so she's not really commenting, as you can see. Okay, so that's it. Philomena, 100% recommend it. One of the best films I've seen for a long time. In fact, at the end of it, I couldn't remember another film I'd seen that I liked so much. I can now. It would be The Devils. But The Devils left me in a real state of shock. It took me a long time to come to terms with The Devils. Having come to terms with it, probably the best movie there is, but Philomena is up there with it. Both of them very anti-Catholic films. Okay, bye for now.